going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Chris. This is my channel called Mumble. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about if my G37 was very enjoyable to drive on a 4 to 5 hour trip. I do want to hit a couple points with this one because some of us are buying these cars in order to have them as our weekend commuters, or maybe cars that we can use when we go on road trips. So I'm going to hit a couple points on here. Maybe some of you guys will find this helpful, some of you might not. I do want to point out one thing. Excuse the dirty desk, but it's not that dirty. It's just papers, backpack, whatever. I want a backpack. This is what I want. I want this backpack from Evil Street Shark. Go ahead and check out his channel. He's always giving away great stuff, guys. I'm gonna rock this pretty soon. Just gotta figure out if I'm gonna use it for school or maybe just use it when I go to car shows or something like that. I know I'm enjoying his content a lot because he has a Civic Si, and then he's also having a lot of content with a GT350. So go ahead and check out his channel out. Other than the backpack, this week, well, I actually won this a couple months back. I just barely opened it, but Living KB had a giveaway. I mentioned it in a couple videos back, but this is something that I want on his giveaway. So go ahead and check out both of those channels. They're always having good content, but at the same time, don't just subscribe to a channel to get stuff for free. Make sure you watch those people, because a lot of us put a lot of work into our channels. When we give away stuff, we want it to go to somebody that actually watches our content. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about subscribing to any of them. Also, one of my little cousins, he wants a shout out, I guess. Danny, Johnny, Danny, there you go. I'm shouting you out, Danny. I'm just playing, dude. I know your name. So let's go ahead and start this video, guys.
They want the best of me now. They want the best of me now.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Got to clean it up too. So let's go ahead and do that as well. See what I mean? Haven't cleaned this car up in a week. So this is my stepdad's car. Being that he's a Chevy fan, I went ahead and got him a couple things. There you go. Chevrolet shirt. Got another Chevy shirt. You know, that's the brand he likes. Also went ahead and got him a brand new set of Converse shoes. So you can tell the car's pretty dirty, man. Haven't cleaned it up since I went to San Antonio. Actually, it's been a lot more than that, because when I went to San Antonio, I didn't even wash it. It's crazy, man. Look, as I was cleaning my car, I found the giveaway winners for my first giveaway ever. It was like 50, a 25, and a $25 gift card. So, hey, you never know. You might just win something someday. Here is done. A lot better than before, right? I've also been thinking about changing this out. I'm not sure to what. I like this one, but just give me some ideas, guys. These have got to be one of my favorite parts about this car, are these Weathertech Mats. I think that's what they're called, right? But they work a lot better because whenever I'm in the car show or anything, I could just use my OEM ones. And they're actually protecting my carpet real good. So if you want to buy some of these, I recommend them. Only problem is they get too dirty. As you can tell, you have to wash them because of dirt. Even if you rub it, it's not coming off. Just got done washing the car. I don't think I'm gonna dry it because I'm gonna get on the highway anyways, and I need to go to Starbucks and study for a bit. It's cleaned up pretty well. Right. So let's go ahead and just continue this video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about, do I think you should use this car as a travel car? Was it enjoyable driving a manual car on my road trip? And honestly, it was and it was not. It wasn't because I was stuck in traffic for about maybe more than 3 hours. It was about maybe an hour and a half when I was on my way to San Antonio. It was stop and go traffic and it was pretty heavy. Also my way back home, I was stuck in traffic for maybe about another hour or an hour and a half. And that was even worse because I had just woken up and I was just driving back to work. Being that this car has a heavy clutch, it was not very enjoyable. I know I whine and I complain about this all the time, but it's the truth. If you don't believe me, go out and drive a G37 and see what I'm talking about. There's a reason why some people say that you can't really daily these cars or make this your everyday car. There's some people that do it, and I admire you guys for that. I've done it before, and it was a fun experience, but after a while, it just gets annoying and tiring of hitting that heavy clutch. It wasn't fun in that aspect when I'm stuck in traffic. When it's just normal highway driving, you don't even feel a difference from an automatic to a manual car. Now, I've driven my sister's G35, which is a 2007. It's an automatic one. That one seems a lot more enjoyable when you're just driving it and you're cruising on the highway, or you're just driving around town. So maybe getting a G37 that's automatic is a much better option. One thing that I've learned in this day and age is that not everything needs to be manual. There's a couple G35s and G37s that are automatic, and they're actually giving people a good run for their money. Do not think an automatic can't be as fast as a manual, because in this day and age, automatic transmissions are shifting faster than manual drivers. The next thing I want to hit on is, how did it do on gas? On gas, I already spent about $100 on that 3-day trip. It wasn't bad at all. It was actually quite enjoyable. I was actually shocked at how little gas the car spent, considering that we did drive around San Antonio and Austin and just cruise around sometimes. The car was very efficient when it came to gas, even though I've said it before, it's not a gas saver. Considering the amount of miles that I went and all this stuff, it was mostly highway driving, so that helped a lot. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is, how comfortable was this car? Overall, not comfortable at all. Being that my car is modified and it's lowered, does not give you the best comfortable ride. Especially when you're on roads that you don't even know. There's bumps, there's potholes that you're gonna hit, and those hits are not gonna come easy. They're gonna come hard. You're gonna feel it through the whole car. We hit a couple, and there was times when my girlfriend was asleep and we'll hit a nasty pothole and she'll wake up thinking we maybe crashed. If this car was in stock suspension, it will be more comfortable and a lot smoother. But let's keep it real. Who wants to have a high up 4x4 G37, right? We all want to have that little nice low stance, so it's a price we have to pay for, right? When it came to my luggage, I fit everything back there pretty well. I was able to fit 2 luggage bags, a backpack, another shoe bag. It wasn't bad at all. So enough for 2 people. Also, you have the back seats where you can put a couple backpacks and stuff, so it's not too bad if it's just you and somebody else. If it was 4 people going with you, I would not recommend this car. The back seats don't have the most space or the best leg room. People are gonna start complaining that it's too tight, they're cramped, this and that. So just keep that in mind if you're taking 4 full-grown adults in this car for a road trip. Maybe you have little kids or teenagers that have small legs, that might work out. Now, the last thing I wanna hit on is gonna be the interior, guys. It has to do with these seats. The upholstery on the side of these seats, after a while, it starts digging into your bag. Being that this is a sports sedan, that's how the seats are. The G37, the base or the Journey, whatever you want to call it, has better padded seats, and they're a lot more comfortable to drive than this. Also, this part right here is a little bit more tight on the sides, so your legs are literally like together all the time. And that's probably like my last complaint about taking this car on a road trip. For daily driving and driving it to and from work, you really don't feel this, but when you're in the car for about 3 to 4 hours, your back's gonna start to feel it. I know my back felt it. And you guys might say, well, you're a heavy set dude. And yeah, that might be true, but at the same time, my girlfriend was sitting on that one, and she's not the biggest person. After about a 3-hour drive, she was complaining about how bad these seats were. That's probably the last thing I'm gonna say about taking this car on a road trip. Taking it on a road trip, it's up to you. These are just my complaints. Am I planning on taking this car on more road trips? Yeah, I am. Why? Because it's my car. It's a car that I bought. I knew what I bought when I bought it. So there's no reason for me to complain about it. I do like to speak my mind about certain things, and that's what I did. I pointed out the bad things that I hated about this road trip. Even though I hate them, I'm still gonna drive the car if I have to. So go ahead and tell me if I made any good points. So with that being said, guys, I hope you do subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I'ma blow up. Yeah.